Really So Stories by Elizabeth Gordon. About Valentines. Will you mail these valentines for me, please, Billy? Asked Big Sister. Sure, said Billy. Gee, that reminds me. We're going to have a Valentine's box at school, and I better get some to give Bob White and Pete and Jack. What a bunch of them you're sending. Do you send valentines to all the people you know? No, indeed, said Big Sister. Only to those who I know best and care most about. It's a funny custom, said Billy. Whoever started it anyhow? I think it's a splendid custom. A friendly, cheerful way to say, hello, I'm thinking about you, said Big Sister. And I'm much obliged to old St. Valentine for beginning it. Did he start it? Asked the boy named Billy in surprise. You wouldn't think a saint would be bothering his head about such things as Valentines. As a matter of fact, said somebody, St. Valentine had nothing to do with it. He was a most pious man, who went about his business with no thought of anything frivolous, I'm sure. He very likely did not know that he had been chosen as the patron saint of the day. It was the custom in ancient Rome to celebrate the feasts of Lupercalia through the month of February in honor of Pan and Juno, and these feasts were very gay indeed. There was a custom of the young pagans by means of which they chose their dancing partners for the day, of writing the name of a young man and a young woman and having a drawing, the young man keeping the young lady whose name he had drawn as his partner for the day. The Christian pastors of the churches objected to this fun making, and so they put the names of priests in the boxes to be drawn in place of the young women, and St. Valentine's name came out as the guardian or saint of the day. He was accepted as such, but the young people went on celebrating the day in the way to which they were accustomed, and out of that grew the ideal of St. Valentine's Day. That was a jolly way for it to start, wasn't it? Exclaimed the boy named Billy. When did people begin sending Valentine messages to each other? Asked Big Sister. In early times in England, and very likely also in other parts of the world, said somebody. It was the custom to send a gift to the one who had been chosen as a young man's Valentine. This custom grew more popular year by year, until, as the gifts must be worthwhile, it very likely grew burdensome, and the sending of gifts was in a manner discontinued. Then some bright person hit upon the plan of sending dainty creations made of lace paper with bright and witty verses written on them. Even that custom was about worn out when someone in England sent a lacy affair to Miss Esther Howland of Worcester, Massachusetts, who saw in it a way to make some money. So she started making valentines for sale, and succeeded so well that the making of them and the sale of them has grown to be a very great and important industry. So poor old St. Valentine just had the day wished on him, said the boy named Billy. Whatever did become of him? He offended someone, said somebody. He was beheaded. Playful, weren't they? Said the boy named Billy, as he gathered up the valentines. End of section 7.